Today in this video, I'm going to go over why I think Carowinds needs a GCI or Great Coasters International Racing Coaster in the future.
Baby girl was 5'9", she was bad and running shit.
What is up, y'all? This is your boy, Mystic Timbers Fanboy. In this video, I'm going to go over why I think Carowinds needs a GCI Racing Coaster. But anyways, I'm going to go over a fact about Carowinds. Carowinds is a theme park located in Charlotte, North Carolina, and is the only theme park that borders two states, North Carolina and South Carolina. But I don't think Carowinds will need another coaster, and I think they'll need another coaster in like around 10 years because they just got Fury 325, which opened in 2015, which is the world's tallest Giga coaster, and they just recently got for the 2019 season Copperhead Strike. But in this video, I'm going to go over why I think Carowinds will need a GCI racing coaster, like I said. But anyways, I'm going to go over the history of Thunder Road. So Thunder Road was a PTC wooden racing coaster that bordered North and South Carolina. If you didn't know, here's one fact about Thunder Road. Thunder Road was named and originally themed after the 1958 movie Thunder Road, if you guys did not know. And there was two reasons that Thunder Road at Carowinds closed. The first reason was that Carowinds was trying to expand, and I guess Thunder Road was in the way of their so-called Carolina Harbor expansion. So that was one reason they decided to move it, unfortunately. And two, the other reason was that Thunder Road had technical problems. It had a lot of technical problems, and I guess it was getting old and rough, and nobody wanted to really ride it, or it was losing popularity. So that's why, yeah, they decided to remove it. Anyways, I went over the history and the facts about Thunder Road. I'm going to go over the reason why I think, like I was saying, Carowinds should get a GCI racing coaster, but I'm going to get into more depth. The four main Cedar Fair parks that I know is Cedar Point, Kings Island. Canada's Wonderland is a popular Cedar Fair park. King's Dominion, Canada's Wonderland, does not have a racing coaster like Carowinds. I think Carowinds should get like a racing coaster because racing coasters are usually fun and entertaining. Like, I usually like racing coasters to see, oh, who's going to win first, who's going to be last. So it's kind of like it's really fun. And I'm going to also go into depth when should Carowinds get a GCI racing coaster. So, I mean, if Nighthawk was removed, maybe they could fit this GCI racing coaster there if Nighthawk was removed. But I don't think Nighthawk is going to get removed. It's probably going to stay there for another 7 or 8 years. So I highly doubt Nighthawk at Carowinds is going to get removed. More likely, I think the GCI racing coaster could go here. I'm not saying Carowinds is getting a GCI racing coaster. I think they should get a GCI racing coaster. I'm talking about where I think it should go. The GCI racing coaster should go around this area because it's just a little small patch of land. Carowinds should get something like a Lightning Racer at Hershey Park, just small and compact, but with a fantastic layout. I know that it won't have the original layout that Thunder Road originally had because that layout is outdated. They could add like a station, a queue line, 2 GCIs, or basically a GCI racing coaster. And I think this would be a good attraction for Carowinds in the future. They should put the GCI racing coaster here, but not too close to Intimidator. I'm going to go over 3 ways Carowinds can pay homage to the long gone Thunder Road. Number 1, Carowinds should have PTC make the original train's logo and design. So what I'm thinking is, if Carowinds wanted to pay homage to Thunder Road, they should at least give it its original logo or make a look-alike of the original logo. So it feels like more of a classic coaster instead of a new racing coaster. It should give it like maybe a new classic feel. What PTC does is PTC doesn't make wooden coasters anymore. They are technically not bankrupt. The only thing that PTC really does is makes new trains for its old roller coasters. Or that's what it really does. So I think it would give it much of a classic feeling. Or I mean, it would make it a little bit more interesting in my opinion. I think it should give its classic design should be made. And the second one, or the second thing Carowinds could do to pay homage to Thunder Road is name it Thunder Road. I mean, if Carowinds wanted to pay homage, they should at least give it its original name, Thunder Road. That would actually be cool. Like, for an example, if you guys still don't understand what I mean, like, name it Thunder Road, for what reason people will probably be asking me, like, why name it Thunder Road? For an example, for instance, let's talk about Flight Deck a little bit at Kings Island. Flight Deck was an aero suspended coaster, or like earlier when Paramount was leaving, Cedar Fair bought it. What Kings Island did is they named it Flight Deck because they probably thought it was a cool military name. But when Banshee opened, I guess a lot of the general public wanted, I guess, the Bat to come back or the Bat to be revived. So what Kings Island did is Kings Island changed the name Flight Deck to the Bat. The only thing they really painted was they painted the top track orange. When Banshee opened, that's when they painted the Bat in order to pay homage to the original Bat that opened from 1981 to 1983. It had the original Bat had many technical problems, so that's why it closed. So that's an example I just gave you. So hopefully you guys understand what I'm trying to say. And the third and the last way Carowinds could pay homage to Thunder Road is paint the trains, the PTC trains, the original color it had. So basically, North Carolina had a blue color, like just a random blue color, and South Carolina had a gray color. I know it will kind of be irrelevant because Copperhead Strike has replaced Thunder Road, and it might be on the opposite side of the park. But I mean, I understand that it won't border North and South Carolina like the original Thunder Road used to do. Also, the layout will probably be different. Um, they should at least maybe paint it blue and gray because that's what its original color is. Probably try and like preserve it. Try and like preserve history the way it was. And that's basically what I'm talking about. They should preserve it the way it was or make it look original. So that's really all I gotta say about this. That's really all I gotta say about this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. I will be uploading more content. I might be going to county fair today, so I'm gonna have to get ready and get dressed. See you guys later. Peace out. Bye. Have a blessed day.